Actually, just yesterday I was talking to one fellow from America. He's actually a Hare Krishna devotee. He came to my home to pick up some altar, some cabinet. I had some altar left. So before I moved, I actually give away lots of spiritual books in my cabinet, which looks like altar. So he came to pick it up. And we start talking about life, comparing to America, comparing to New Zealand. So he actually had lots to say, you know, but the most what struck me when he was speaking about America, he said it's like very technologically advanced country. Like when you're flying over, for example, American states, you can see so much infrastructure, so much cool buildings over there. But when you talk to the people are not only like materialistic, he said. He called it like national psychosis. By this psychosis, I think he meant that people, he said, like, doesn't matter how much money you have, if you're poor or if you're middle class or rich, you have this American dream and you always strive to make more and more money and succeed more and more in life. And this idea of material success is so much fundamental in society over there that you can feel it everywhere. And he said that people judge you not by who you are or by how much money you made. I think like his opinion was very subjective, because I think there are so many nice people in the US, and I actually told him, look, there are some kind of movements like Occupy Wall Street, or like Hamish community, or people who live organic life, and like some eco settlements. I told him that, and he said like, well, but still, you know, like you can still feel it in the air. I think he can compare, because like in New Zealand, he said, you don't feel it, you don't have it. People are much nicer over here, and this is actually my take, you know. I think that it's true, because in New Zealand people are closer to the earth. They are far away, you know, they're just far away from the main Western countries. We like a small island at the back of the earth. And people over here are still they still like agriculture. They still have this like rural type of lifestyle. If you look at the big cities like Auckland, but look, this is Auckland, and you can meet like places like that in Auckland every day. You know, there are lots of places like that in Auckland. So this is what he said, comparing America to New Zealand. He actually also said that in Australia people like success driven, but it's right. I think it's a good thing, you know, to be success driven, but same time, you know, people shouldn't forget their spiritual side, or like the another side. But I think it's just for everybody to decide what you want to do with your life. Oh my god, I didn't know this one is here. I'll just quickly turn off this camera and show you all this beauty. One sec. Quite nice, huh? It's look like old fire station, or I don't know what it is. I actually went all the way up. I went to check market, but ended up coming here. Oh well. I don't know if it's open or not. Doesn't look like a private dwelling. It looks more like a museum. Let's go check. I'm in a tourist mode, you know. This is kind of thing which happened to you when you decided to leave your country and move to another country. You're just like, oh, I have to take this chance, and still not much time left. Maybe so many things I didn't check in my own country, so I have to check it first before I go. Historic railway. There's a railway over here. So this machine is for drying clothes. I know that because my grandparents have the same. So you just roll this thing. Oh, it doesn't roll at all. And you put clothes over here, and get pressed, and by this it's like a old school drying machine. But look at this huge gates, huh? Really huge gates. all cards. Still people have same design for their wheels. Yeah, I can move them. Alright guys, I'm going further, trying to explore what is it about. I can see a couple of cars parked over there. Together with clothes hanging on the rails. Quite nice, so much green, so many fields. You can walk your dog, you can play your kids over here. Yeah, this looks like an old railway station. What it's doing here, because it's quite a hilly area. Maybe it was brought over here for museum purposes. I think this is the case. I don't think there could be like a railway station here, because there's lots of hills. Old school post box. Old school car. Very soon it will become old school. Nissan Datsun. Public telephone booth. My god, look how it was before. It's all made from metal, and it says it like cleared, it shows time, Monday to Friday. Now everything made from plastic. Again, I'm not sure if it's a private grounds, or I can just walk around here, but it looks like I'm already in here. Okay, yeah, just field over there. Alright, I'll show some respect and I will not go there. Over here it does look like public area, so respect people's privacy. Quite nice day today. Check this out. Nice sunny New Zealand day. And look at me what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a warm wool coat and shorts and flippers, but still I have to wear this one, otherwise I will feel a little bit chilly. It's around maybe 15 to 18 degrees in the morning, but when I go to the Thailand, oh man, it's gonna be hot. They show like plus 30 when you check weather, but I know that in reality it will be more than that. It's a rabbit sitting over there under the lemon tree, and he's trying to hide from me. He just put his ears down. I know you can see it, but now when I will approach him, he will start running away. You will see him then. Hoppa, 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 pошел, пошел. So there are lots of those over here. Okay, I have to make it back to the market, and I'll film more from there. Another thing which I really like about New Zealand, that you can freely walk in grass like this and don't worry about any snakes or scorpions or spiders, because in fact in New Zealand we don't have any of those. We don't have any predator type of animals, not like even dingo dogs or wolves. We don't have any snakes at all, and we don't have any poisonous spiders. So it's a unique country. I don't know how it's happened, but it's true. You know, you can walk barefoot in the forest and not being afraid to be bitten by any type of reptile or insect. So it's a good thing, you know. But like when you go to the Thailand, you have to be very cautious. I'm watching a channel of Sunny Schofield. He's living in Phuket, and he had a dog, and unfortunately his dog died because Cobra bit it, and he was just living in his house and like walking on the lawn like this, So his dog was passed away because of the cobras, and he has 4 cats, and he said that like these cats always have problem with cobras, and one day he saw cobra in his house, and I'm like, man, you know, cobras are pretty good and exciting creatures when you look at them in a National Geographic magazine or like in a video, but not like when you see them in your backyard. So you know, things like this make me appreciate New Zealand. You can walk barefoot anywhere you like, just because there is no predator and no poisonous things over here. I don't know what's happened to this horse head, but it's an old sign for this shop. And here you can see some old school Ford Falcon. Let me do review for all good Ford Falcon wagon. It's a 500 series, coming with a nice good rich tires. Look at the alloys. I think it's still original alloys. Nice. You can see already some work was done on this one, like over here. But this is how it's looked from the front. Pretty cool, eh? Still old black plate number. The thing in New Zealand that you can actually find out about car year, I'll show you car year later. It's displayed on a I think people are still using this one, coming with a far cop. It's manual, and this is 1979 Ford Falcon. Sorry, 1971. And over here you can see that it was actually sold New Zealand new in 771. So this is like actually when it was first time registered in New Zealand. So this is a New Zealand new car, been here all the time. I like the handles on this thing. You know, old Russian cars had the same handles before, remind me about them. Quite nice. Okay. Oh, I think there is a old Ford Escort parked over there in the shed. I don't know if you can see it or not. But while I'm over here, let me quickly check what's happening here. Ah yeah, here's like some nice countryside house. Look at that, this is like contemporary housing meeting good old school housing. This is how people used to live before. This is how people live now. This is new cars. This is old cars. You know, it's about 40-50 year difference in these cars and maybe this house. So many things changed. People have so much more comfort in their lives now, but did they become happier? Do they really have more free time to spend with their family? Did they become healthier? I think people's life deteriorated in those respects. Of course it's become more comfortable, but many things got sacrificed. Cars will still keep coming and coming. Just wonder if there will be enough parking for everybody over there. But I gotta go and check the market. This is why I came here. Do you want to have your own raspberry tree? $12, and you can have your own raspberry tree. Nice.